Christian, do you have anything to say for yourself?
Today, 24-year-old immigrant Christian Bahena Rivera in court, facing a first-degree murder charge in the death of Molly Tibbetts, both living in the same rural community.
Mr. Rivera, you have been charged with murder in the first degree.
Authorities say Rivera is from Mexico and was in the country illegally. He had worked for 4 years at a small family-run dairy farm owned by a prominent Republican. Today, the Lang family said they checked his documentation in a government verification system, but learned only yesterday he had given them a false name.
What we learned in the last 24 hours is that our employee was not who he said he was.
Lang says he noticed no changes in Rivera's behavior and that he continued to show up for work on time after Molly's disappearance.
This guy stayed around for 35 days after he did this. Nobody noticed anything different.
Rivera's attorney says his client was working in the country legally and criticized President Trump for weighing in last night.
You heard about today with the illegal alien coming in, very sadly from Mexico, and you saw what happened to that incredible, beautiful young woman. Should have never happened.
In a Facebook post, Molly's aunt wrote, "Please remember, evil comes in every color." In Molly's hometown, people debated whether Rivera's immigration status was important.
It should be back in their own country. I don't think him being an illegal immigrant had anything to do with what he did.
Tonight, there are a pair of gatherings to honor Molly's memory, one held here in her hometown of Brooklyn, the other at the University of Iowa, where she would have been starting her sophomore year. Today, her family issued a statement saying, "Our hearts are broken," and they also took the time to thank people from all over the world who sent them thoughts and prayers.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.